Yo, what is going on, guys? How are you doing today? And for my first video on this channel, I thought it would be fitting to show you guys how to get started on FIFA 15. So I'm going to give you all of my tips and all of the things that I think you should be doing to maximize coins and get the best teams you possibly can as early as you can on FIFA 15. So tip number one is to make use of the daily web app gifts you get. Now, if you don't know what the web app is, I'll leave a link in the description. Go hit it up, and trust me, it is definitely worth it. You will get daily gifts on there until the full game comes out, and maybe a bit after, I'm not entirely sure. And it can range from coins to a pack, and it might only be a little, but it is quite a lot at the start of FIFA, and it will help you build those better players that you need, for the bigger players that you need. Every little helps, guys, we all know that. So make sure to go get your daily gifts on the web app. The second thing you guys can do if you want to get as many coins as you can and as many good players as you can is to simply buy FIFA points. There are cheaper ways around this. I believe you pay £15 or £20 a year, or I can't quite remember, for EA access, and you get cheaper FIFA points. Or if you want to be really cheeky, you can change your time zone of your console to America, and then you can buy FIFA points on the American store using American gift cards, and then basically FIFA points are cheaper in America for whatever reason, and then just convert your console back and it will work exactly the same. But that might be illegal, so I'm not gonna say that you guys should do that, but I'm just saying the option is there. So guys, make sure to get FIFA points if you can. If you have a spare couple of, just a spare bit of money on the side, you guys should definitely hit them up on FIFA points. Get some packs going, which will all be extra coins, and I'll lead on to my next point right now. So right now, if you pull players from packs, which is a pretty good way to do it right now, because the most average players will be going for a lot of money at the beginning of FIFA. De Gea will be going for like 5k, and he's not worth 5k, he's worth 1k. So the thing you've got to do is, as soon as you pull these semi-decent players in packs, these kind of average players that you know aren't going to stay that price for that long, then you've got to sell them straight away in FIFA. And then when you pull the really big players like your Messis, your Falcaos, your RVPs, your Agueros, I would hold on to those because their player prices are probably going to rise in the near future. So I'd hold on to those and not sell them quite yet, just because people don't have the coins for their true price, which will come out in a couple of weeks' time. So that is kind of tip number 3 right there. And 4, you kind of want to sell your average players that are going for way more money than they normally would, and you kind of want to keep on to your beast players that are going to sell for a bit more in the future. My next tip is, when you're opening your packs to get those absolutely beast players, keep everything, keep your contracts, keep everything, because at the beginning of FIFA you're going to have a huge amount of contracts flood the market, and they're not going to sell for a lot. So you obviously need contracts yourself, just to kind of live off, to use during the games, because we all know they're very annoying. And of course, people will stop opening packs towards the middle of FIFA, not as much as they normally would. So then player contract prices are going to rise. You can sell them off. Squad training, fitnesses, you can sell them off. Even your most basic rubbish players you can sell off right now at the beginning of FIFA 15. Even bronze players you can sell at this point. I mean, I'm talking 60 rep pace defenders with like 70 defending, that you can sell those off and they'll be absolutely fine right now. You can probably make 50 coins on each card, which doesn't sound a lot, but you get 5 players in a pack out of luck. That is a lot of coins. So you're slowly making your way up. It's not quick, guys, but you will get there. So I have 2 more tips to help you guys get started on FIFA 15 the best way possible to maximize your Ultimate Team coinage, and that is to go in your EA's FC catalog and buy the coin boosts, which are stackable. So if you buy a 500 coin boost and you buy a 1000 coin boost, then you'll get 1500 coins boost every game you play for however many games it lasts. So they are stackable, which is awesome, which means you can get a crazy amount of coin boost early on in FIFA, which I honestly think is the best time to use them, because obviously, the market's all up and down. You can pick up some absolute bargains right now if you have the coins to buy them, and so on and so forth. So please do just try and use your FC bonuses. I mean, what else are you going to use your EA's FC coins for, aside from loaning players? You might as well use them a little bit on those coin rewards. They're not that expensive, and if you don't have any, you can get people to gift them to you as well, which is awesome if you have any friends, and so on and so forth. So my final tip is probably the biggest tip. I mean, all of the ones I've covered are super important, but this one is very simple, and it's probably the most fun way as well. And this is to get yourself a really sweaty team. I'm talking BPL, Bundesliga, Serie A can sometimes be sweaty. Liga BBVA is probably a little too expensive just because of how the players are. But I think BPL is the way to go, or Bundesliga, because Bundesliga is just got some crazy OP players. But let's go BPL. You just want to pick up the most sweaty, the most pacey, the most filthy players you possibly can. And you want to stick them in a team, and you want to rank your way up the divisions. You get coin bonuses for divisions. You get coins for playing games. That is the best way. Just get yourself a cheap, sweaty team. You don't need these Agueros and whatnot. Just pick up really cheap players that you know are just going to do well. I'm sure if you give it a couple of weeks, and you will see all of the YouTubers, myself maybe included, promoting these OP players that you can go pick up for really cheap. So yeah, simply make amazing sweaty teams and work your way up the divisions for the coin boosts. Don't bother doing tournaments. You can do your first tournament to get your reward, but afterwards, don't bother. Work your way up those divisions and get the coin boosts. And like I said, soon you'll know about all the OP players, because us YouTubers like to tell you guys as soon as we know, and completely ruin FIFA for everyone. But we love it, so that's fine. So that, guys, is basically how to get started in FIFA 15. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button. And if you guys want to see an in-depth like trading tips that I have in terms of actually trading on the market, then maybe I can show you guys in the future if you would like to see that. But anyway, smash that like button. I love your faces, and I'll see you guys next time.